Well, Ben YT, I decided to give you a response to the video you asked me to. You said you would have voted for Colin Powell. I wouldn't have. Colin Powell was forever disgraced because he went right along with that traitorous Bush. You asked me in the same letter, who would I support? That's easy, Ron Paul. Because I do my homework on everybody who runs for office. And Ron Paul has been the most consistent with what he believes in the entire 25 years off and on he's been in office. When he first got appointed, he ran and governed to the strict coherence of the Constitution. He never voted on anything unless it was to lower taxes, cut spending, and if it wasn't to the Constitution, he voted against it. If I were to vote, even as a write-in candidate, it will be Ron Paul. Because I don't like anybody who's running out. This would have been the first election I would just sit out. But instead of sitting out, I'm going to make my vote count. I'm voting for a man who I feel, even as a write-in, is worthy of my vote. And that will be Dr. Ron Paul. Come November, I'm doing a write-in for him. I would have chose Bob Barr, but after some of the shenanigans he's been pulling, I just can't find myself pulling for a former CIA agent and a worthless representative from Georgia who voted this terrorist, the so-called Patriot Act, into place. So I can't vote him in. But Dr. Ron Paul, he's the one that's got my vote. So if I were you, I would do my research very closely. And I would go ahead and do research on Ron Paul. You'll see where I'm coming from. Take it easy.